think that's the best I'm gonna get it, unfortunately. It's a secret of my house, but you're welcome. If it looks a bit dark, I don't know why. It's 8 a.m., I've got the lights on, so it shouldn't be dark on the camera, but it is for some reason. I don't know, man. But if I look like shit, and I sound like shit, it's because I feel like it too. I've been sick for the last week and a half, which means, no video, but I felt well enough today to actually make a video, but it's actually been a little bit of a blessing in disguise because I've been sick, I haven't been able to go to work, which means I've actually had some time to go out and do some game hunting. I haven't gone out every single day or anything, but I've gone out quite a few days, so no more rambling or nothing, let's just get to the pickups. For anyone who would like to know, the music I'm playing in this video is 4 hours of peaceful and relaxing instrumental music, long playlist. Yeah. Alright, let's show the pickups. Got quite a bit of stuff to show, and when it comes to this and beyond, I know what days I pick stuff up on, but for these two items, I don't really remember, so I'll just show them. I know these were from my local cash converters, the Indrapilli cash converters, so I've already taken the stickers off of most of these because, I got these over a week ago. I didn't want the stickers to set in and be hard to remove. But I got some alright games. These were $5 each. We have Dragon Ball Raging Blast. I actually had a chance to play a lot of these while I was sick, so very nice. It's nice to actually be able to go out and buy games. It's nice to be able to sit down and play them, It's nice to have a bit of time to do this shit now. But not for long, man, We have Dragon Ball Raging Blast, which I put in and gave about a 20-minute go. It's not that great. If you want to play a Dragon Ball Z game, stick with Budokai Tenkaichi, or one of the PlayStation 2 games, a lot better. Fair warning, I'm going to be sniffling and snorting a lot in this video. I'm still kinda sick. I'm on antibiotics, so hopefully it's over by tomorrow. Also grabbed Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. God, that is a long title. Yeah, a lot of these games are. Hold on. I feel so gross right now. Ultimate Ninja Storm 3, apparently it's 3D compatible, which I just noticed. It's kinda cool. I've never played a game in 3D, I don't own a 3D television. But I have a sealed copy of this game, so I saw this and thought, yeah, I'll grab it. Have an opened copy to accompany my sealed copy, and if I ever want to play the game. Haven't had a chance to play this one yet. There are codes in here, which I'll let you guys have. Don't know if they've been used or not, but if anyone wants to use that, feel free. About $5, that was a good enough deal for this, for me to just buy it. Another really good deal for $5, this is Mario Sports Mix, and I had a PAL copy of this game. This is a NTSC copy, which I would usually leave behind, but I have a modded Wii, so I can play this just fine. It's complete, it's in really, really nice shape. And I actually sold my other copy, which was a ex-rental copy of the game, so now I have a nice, complete, and clean copy of the game for my collection, which is always really nice. And I technically didn't really pay anything for it, because I sold my other copy. I also grabbed a movie. I was in the mood for a comedy, so Year One. I had 2 copies of this one, was scratched up. This one wasn't. And it was pretty funny. Pretty alright. It's about Jack Black and Michael Cera as cavemen. And they roll around the land. They discover Romans and stuff like that. It's pretty alright. And these were $3 each. They got a bunch of PlayStation 2 games in. I have one on hold because I had a bunch that weren't ready to go out yet, and I probably should have picked it up by now, but whatever. I'll pick it up next time I'm in there. But I grabbed 3 Scooby-Doo games because I was just kind of looking at my collection, as you do every now and again, just to see if you're missing anything that you should have, and I was like, man, I don't really have many of the Scooby-Doo games on the PlayStation 2. I'll keep a lookout for them. And it was pure coincidence that one of the next times I went out, I actually managed to find these. So we have Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem, which I played and can confirm. I used to have this as a kid on the original Xbox. So I will be tracking down an Xbox copy of the game. This is really fun. You play as Shaggy and Scooby, as you do in all of these games. You go around big open levels. It's not really open world, but like there's a lot of sections to levels, so there's a lot to do in each level, and you use this magical book to like suck in ghosts, and it's pretty fun. I definitely recommend this. It's a pretty hefty game too. I mean, I got through the second level of this, and it took me like an hour, like of just sitting down and playing it straight. And I was like, man, that's value for money. You don't get that. You don't get that with many games. We have Scooby-Doo in the Spooky Swamp, which I have not played yet, but I will at some point. And Scooby-Doo Unmasked, which I have never played, and I've seen copies of this before. I've just never been bothered to pick it up, but yeah, good to get copy. I gotta go do gross sick person things for a second, so I'll be back in a minute. Yeah. And I tell you, my favorite part of being sick is doing gross sick person things. And if you've ever been sick, you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't been sick, leave it up to your imagination. Alright, so... hate being sick. Alright. Op shop stuff. I went out and did a op shop run. A big op shop run. I went out to all of the locals, man. And I unfortunately didn't find a whole lot, but whatever, found some okay stuff. At the Salvation Army that recently opened up in Rock Lee, I found this Nintendo Wii controller, and it was very dirty when I got it, but I cleaned it up and tested it out, and it works alright, and it was only $3 because it had a lot of gunk in the battery compartment. I don't really know if you can see it anymore. There's still a tiny bit left. It's like blue and gross. But I cleaned it out. You know, vinegar and cotton swabs, that's what does it. And now it works pretty alright, so it's nice to have another Nintendo Wii controller, especially for only $3. This was in a Lifeline in Archerfield, I believe. There's a really big one. They had this copy of Resident Evil 4 for $2, and actually got some... I got a lot of video game hunting footage when I was out, but it was all corrupted, man. And, like, the glasses, they don't really work anymore, so... I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I guess video game hunting is on a hiatus again, unfortunately, which is unfortunate because I like to make them. I know people like to watch them. It's just, I mean, if stuff doesn't work, then stuff doesn't work. But Resident Evil 4, this is an X-Rental copy. This had a $5 sticker on it, but it was a $5 X-Rental sticker, like buy this X-Rental copy for $5 or something. And when I got to the register, they tried to charge me $5. I'm like, nah, man, that doesn't count. This should be $2 because I found it in the DVD section, and it didn't have a price tag, one of your price tags, so it should just be $2. It ended up giving it to me for $2. I'm just gonna sell it on, so it doesn't really matter. And this was a lot worse looking when I originally got it. It had one of those stickers that goes around the ring here. And the only sticker I haven't been able to get off is this one, unfortunately. But to counteract some bad news with some good news, I found out while I was there, yeah, Bookfest, baby, coming up. I've already invited some friends. We're going to Bookfest. We're going to have a great time, man. They always have so many video games at Bookfest. I'm not even kidding. They have, like, aisles of it. It's so cool. Unfortunately, in recent years, a lot of people have got a wind on Bookfest, and yeah, you gotta get in quick to get the good stuff now. Also got some VHS tapes. These are $1 each, which I was happy to pay. I'm seeing less and less videotapes, so I'm kind of hoarding up on them when I see them now. We have Survival of the Wild Killer Whale, which I watched. It's alright. Just standard kind of killer whale documentary. It shows, like, them in captivity, them in the wild. It shows that footage of them killing sea lions on the beach and stuff, you know. The stuff you always see in a killer whale documentary. I mean, like, it's a killer whale. What are you gonna say? We have Manhunter, which isn't in there at the moment because it's in my VHS player. And I'm going to watch this very soon because this movie looks awesome. I do know the premise. I know it's supposed to be Silence of the Lambs, but in the 80s. So I'm definitely looking forward to watching this one. And we have The Quiet Earth, which is a New Zealand film. And it's pretty damn good. I watched it. It's one of those movies where, like, someone wakes up and they're the last man on Earth and they, like, try and find other people. And I won't spoil anything of it, but it's just one of those movies, kind of like I Am Legend, but without any of the zombies or vampires or whatever they were. But it's pretty alright. Definitely give it a watch if you find it. The Quiet Earth. It's $2. Had to get it. And another one, we have Spider-Man, the new animated series. Complete first season. This was only $2 at an op shop. Where was this? Is that Vinnie's? 2-disc set, pretty good condition. Very happy with that. Gonna watch that pretty soon. Also grabbed a bunch of stuff for resale while I was out there. Like I grabbed a Zumba set. I grabbed like some DJing equipment that I sold for some pretty big money. So it was a good run. It was a good run, just not really for my collection. I'm trying to expand myself a little bit in buying and selling stuff. Usually I only just buy and sell video games, but if I see something else that I'm pretty sure is worth a bit of money, I'll look it up real quick, and if it's worth anything, I'll pick it up and try and sell it. I mean, why not? Seriously, why not? I mean, people look down on reselling, but it's like, if you can get a little bit of extra money in your pocket for something you love to do, and you're not really taking it away from someone else, then why not? Alright. This is stuff I could actually put a date on. This stuff was last Friday, this stuff was last Saturday, and this stuff was yesterday. So we have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Awesome, this is filmed on a Monday. Probably uploaded on a Tuesday. Getting crunk on a Tuesday. Alright, so I went down to Goodna. Unfortunately, I did have to go to work on Friday. I was off for a week, and they were having none of it for me being off another day, so I was like, yeah, alright, come down. And I'm on call today, and it's 8:56, so if they haven't called me in 4 minutes, then I'll probably have the day off. I'm supposed to call them, but it's like, whatever. They know what's up. But we're down to Goodna last Friday after work, real quick, and I just went to cash converters and all the local areas in there, and I only found stuff at the local cash converters there, so whatever. Hoped to find more stuff, but I didn't. What can you do? We have GoldenEye 007, which was in a big crate of stuff that I hadn't put on the shelves yet. I had the feeling that someone else had beaten me to that crate just because there wasn't really a whole lot of stuff worth grabbing. But there was this for $5, and I looked at my collection, and turns out I already have a copy. I actually thought I didn't have this one, but whatever. This one will be to sell on. These VHS tapes are cheap, man. 10 cents each, can't beat that, had to stock up. We have Cold Front with Martin Sheen and Michael Ontkean, or whatever that is. That's the guy from, played a police officer in Twin Peaks, I believe. So, yeah, it looks like a pretty awesome movie. I love these old cheesy movies. And Beverly D'Angelo, why isn't she on the cover, man? That's what I really want to see. We have Deadly Pursuit with Tom Berenger and some guy I've never heard of. I just grab VHS movies if I think they look kinda cool on the back, and that looks cool. And Flush. Flush, the wildest, wackiest, messiest chase comedy ever. Don't worry, guys. People at work gave me plenty of shit for being sick. I just looked on the back. This looks cool. Looks awesome. You got like some guy flying a plane, some guy about to get hit by a car, some almost naked woman. That looks good to me, man. Those are the three things I look for in a movie, so this looks pretty alright. Comedy from 1981. I've been digging my comedies lately. Usually I like the more serious kind of movies or stuff like that, but I've been digging the comedies lately. I like a good laugh now. Now I have this stuff. This stuff is from the tip shop. Went with my mom. She wanted to go out and get some clothes for the homeless because she's doing a lot of the charity work, as she always does. But they had a bunch of video games over there at the tip shop, the local one in Archerfield. And, what can I say? Looking for words. They had like a display case of them now, and they had a lot of kind of pricey ones. Like they had some Wii games for $8 each, and like the consoles they had were really, really pricey. They had PlayStation 1 for $100. They had the original Xbox for $60 that had games with it. And I would have been interested in some of the games. I mean, they had Simpsons Hit and Run. They had a couple of ones I was looking at, but it was like they wouldn't separate it. They wanted that amount of money. They wanted $60 for all of it, and they weren't really willing to separate it, which sucks, but whatever. It was an alright deal if anyone is looking for it, but I'm not really looking for that. Well, they had 3 PlayStation 2 games I was interested in. We have Forgotten Realms Demon's Stone, which I got for $2. I asked them what the pricing was about, and they said they were pricing anything that was scratched at $2, no matter what it was. And anything that wasn't scratched, they were just like kind of thinking of a price at the top of their head, really. This is an ex-rental copy, unfortunately, which means I will be looking for a better condition copy at some point down the line. And it does have scratches, which you can kind of see there. But I gave it a try, it works. It's a lot like, the, Lord of the Rings games on the PlayStation 2, the hack and slash kind of ones. It's pretty alright. For $2, good deal. We have for $5, Silent Hill Origins. I will be checking this against my copy to see which one is in better condition. I know I have this already on the PlayStation 2. And this is a damn good game. This came with a bonus. This came with not only the Silent Hill game, but the Silent Hill movie. Can't beat that for $5. But I will be checking this against my copy just to see which one is in better condition. And I like this game, so we'll be selling on the one that is in worse condition because I know this game is worth a bit more than just the $5 I paid for it. And one I'm honestly not sure if I have. Aqua Teen Hunger Force Zombie Ninja Pro M. This is one I see a lot of people pick up, so I know what kind of game it is. It's like a golfing fighting game, like Ninja Golf. And it was $5, so I thought, yeah, I'll pick that up. It's about what it goes for, but if you're not paying shipping and all that, then it's pretty alright. So, Fight, Golf, and Race. I have to check my collection to see if I have a copy of this already. I hope I don't. I'd like to add this to the collection. I don't want to... don't have to worry about selling the song, because it's not really worth much. But pretty alright deals there. They had a lot more games there, so if anyone's interested, definitely hit them up. But just be aware that some of the prices are kind of high on it. Oh, I heard a bird squawk and it did not sound happy. Alright, so finally, Sunday, yesterday, I went out to the markets. I was feeling well enough to go with a friend of mine and my brother. We went out. Friend of mine got a bunch of crazy shit, man. He got a Jet Li movie collection for like $3. He bought a machete for I think 20, like a real machete, man. He was using it. he's a bit wonkers, him. But he also bought a like a papyrus artwork that looked really nice, and he haggled some woman down from I think $25 to $10 on it. They're saying, oh, yeah, I feel kind of bad that I haggled her down so much. I'm like, it's a fucking market, mate. Don't feel sorry for him. Besides, that seller's there every week. She gets new stock in every week. She gets in new stock, so you can't feel sorry for her. She knows what she's doing. Probably paid like $2 for it anyway. But here's the stuff I bought. It's kind of funny. He went in with like 50 bucks and he spent pretty much all of it. I didn't spend all of my money, but I spent a fair chunk. Firstly, basically as soon as we walked in, I saw this on some Asian guy's table. And what is up with this lighting? Alright, there we go. It's the morning times, like lighting is constantly moving, it's a bit weird. We have this, a PC controller. Guy was asking $2 for this, I was happy to pay that. I've been looking for a new PC controller, a good PC controller for the longest time, and this is a, what brand was it? Logitech, which isn't the best brand, but it works alright. Now I was playing a Sonic game with this, so it works alright. It's a good deal for $2. Some guy had a bunch of games and CDs for $2 each, and I asked if he would do 3 for $5, and he said yeah. So I grabbed these three. I grabbed OMG 26R minigames. That's some solid English there. And I looked this up real quick and found out there's no PAL copies of this online, so I was like, huh, it's probably a, some kind of exclusive. Like a American exclusive, and yeah, apparently this was only released in NTSC territories. So I'm always down to get those. It's in there, it's complete. Gave it a try, it's not all that good, it's just a bunch of mini games, but you know, it's pretty alright. I mean, for whatever I paid for, like $1. I don't know how you work out thirds, man, I don't. Also got it on PC, I brought out 3 for $5 deal, Jade Empire. Good game, we'll be keeping this one. And something really cool, Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. I'd never heard of this, and the friend I was with told me it was shit. I was like, I looked at the back and I was like, man, this is a strategy game with Star Wars. That's awesome. This can't be bad. You don't know what you're on about. And so I just grabbed it. You know, for like $1.50 or whatever. 3 for $5 equates to per title, but it looks alright. Probably can't play it on my computer, but whatever. Someone had DVDs for 50 cents. My friend got like a full season of Justified for $1, but I wasn't really into that. I just grabbed this PlayStation World demo disc, 50 cents. Why not? I do collect demo discs, but I don't know if I find them for like 50 cents or something. A lady had DVDs for $1 each. And I grabbed Iron Man, Volume 1, Disc 1. I had this like a month ago. I don't know what happened to it. The case is kind of battered, but the disc is in good condition. So I will be keeping this one. I'll be keeping a closer eye on this one. I don't know what happened to the other one, man. No idea. Probably the buy of the day. Gargoyles, a complete first season. They had it for, on focus, $5, but they had it on a clearance table. And so it would have been $2.50, but my friend wanted to get something for, I believe he wanted to get a special edition of Constantine on DVD for $3. And I was like, I'll see if I can work my magic. So it was, I think that copy was like $3 or something, so it would have been $5.50 total. I got them down to $5, and I was like, yeah, great deal. But if no one's ever seen this, Gargoyles, definitely check it out. It's an awesome series. I'm not sure if they had more than a single season, but this is 300 minutes of the show, so pretty awesome. Like 14 episodes. Now we have 2 games here. One I got for $3, the other one I got for 10. This was at a, there's a guy that just sells a bunch of random stuff. He's a pretty cool guy. You know, he always gives you a good deal. And he had some PlayStation 2 games. I thought this one would be worth a little bit. Futurama for the PlayStation 2. Nah. For $3, I thought it would be worth like 10, 15, but no, it's only worth like 8 or something, but whatever. I have to check in my collection to see if I have it. I thought this was worth a little bit, because I knew the Xbox version was worth a little bit. Like, I didn't think this would only be like an $8 game, while the Xbox version's like $50. I mean, that's just weird, man. I don't know what the logic is behind that, but it's complete and in good condition, so I'll add it to the collection. And finally, one I've been looking to add to the collection for a long time. I've had the case for this for the longest time, the case and the artwork and the manual, but I never had the game. This is Drakengard. A video game seller had this. The friend I was with, he was trying to haggle down some Pokemon games, but he didn't want to pay like 20 bucks each for them. Which, to be fair, 20 bucks each is a good deal for them anyway, but it's like, you know, we're after the super bargains. And 10 bucks isn't a super bargain for this anyway, but it's on the top end of what I was willing to pay. So 10 bucks for Drakengard. If anyone doesn't know, this is basically Dynasty Warriors with a bunch of weird characters. Like, pretty sure there are a bunch of really weird characters in this. Like, I don't remember exactly what they are, but I just remember that. But it's supposed to be pretty alright. It's got a bunch of sequels. I will have to clean this up a little bit. It's been buffed at some point, which I can tell from there, but I looked on the back and saw the disc was in good condition, so I thought, I'll grab it. 10 bucks, that's a pretty alright deal. Usually goes for around 20-25 bucks online, so yeah, 10 bucks, that's a good deal for me. And it's one I've been wanting to get in the collection, actually play, so yeah, Drakengard. Now I just have to track down the other ones, which I'm pretty sure are even more expensive and hard to find, but whatever. Alright, that's all. A pretty good week, I should say so myself, but now I just have to focus on getting over this cold. It's 9:10 at the moment, so I probably have the day off. Probably won't go out and do any game hunting, but you never know how the day will proceed. So this is Secret of My House, bidding you farewell.
And that's all, folks.